Good day and welcome to X News Channel. I'm Stephanie Anamu, bringing you today's top story from Nigeria. At 1:20 p.m. West Africa time, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu officially commissioned the first 30-kilometer section of the ambitious 700 kilometers Lagos-Calabar coastal superhighway, marking a significant milestone in his administration's renewed hope agenda. The event, live-streamed on X, was attended by government officials, including Minister of Works engineer David Umahi, and drew widespread attention across social media platforms. In his address, President Tinubu described the superhighway as a critical artery for trade, tourism, and national integration, emphasizing its role in driving economic growth and job creation. The project, approved by the Federal Executive Council in March 2024, is set to connect Lagos to Calabar through a scenic coastal route, mirroring iconic highways like the Pacific Coastal Highway in the United States. Tinubu highlighted that the completed section links key economic hubs, including the Lekki Deep Seaport and the Lekki Free Trade Zone, areas he pioneered during his tenure as Lagos State Governor from 1999 to 2007. Under our renewed hope agenda, infrastructure will not just be brick and mortar alone, Tinubu stated. Our administration will ensure that sustainable, impactful infrastructure becomes the backbone of economic growth, job creation, opportunities, and national unity for our dear nation, Nigeria. The hashtags Renewed Hope #2 and hashtag Baton Nigeria accompanied the announcement, tying the project to the broader goals of his administration, which marked its second anniversary this month. The Lagos-Calabar coastal superhighway, once completed, is expected to span 700 kilometers, making it one of the most ambitious road infrastructure projects in Nigeria since the Third Mainland Bridge, constructed between 1980 and 1990. According to a 2024 report by The Cable, the highway is poised to drive investor and tourist traffic, potentially boosting Lagos State's economy by 50% through enhanced connectivity to its economic corridor. The commissioning sparked a polarized response on X, reflecting broader debates about the project's progress and the administration's priorities. Supporters lauded Tinubu's vision, with user Insistaliano tweeting, "You came late, but not too late. If we had you earlier, Nigeria would be sitting at the table of world powers." Well done, Mr. President. Another supporter, Enkwadoyo, called Tinubu the best president we have ever produced in Nigeria, celebrating the 30 kilometers completion within 12 months as something unimaginable. However, critics were quick to point out the slow pace of the project. Harmless 12,345 calculated that at the current rate of 30 kilometers in 2 years, the entire 700 kilometers highway would take 46 years to complete, questioning whether Tinubu was aware of the timeline. Queen Bee labeled the 4.3% completion rate, 30 kilometers out of 700 kilometers, a colossal failure, while Oisanyayomi sarcastically remarked, "Oga, you go do more than 20 commissioning before you complete 700 kilometers, be that, oh, why are life just full of propaganda?" Presido Sinzu. Others, like Emeziabia, criticized the administration for celebrating an uncompleted project, accusing Tinubu of lacking shame. The Lagos-Calabar coastal superhighway is part of Tinubu's broader Renewed Hope agenda, launched in 2023 to revitalize Nigeria's economy, create jobs, and lift 50 million Nigerians out of poverty. A May 2025 report by Voice of Nigeria noted that the agenda has yielded tangible results, including the completion of Phase 2 of the Lagos-Ibadan Railway and the expansion of the Ajaokuta-Kaduna-Kano (AK) gas pipeline. However, Nigeria's transportation sector continues to face significant challenges, as outlined in a Science Direct study, which highlights the overuse of roads and underutilization of waterways, hampering economic development. Minister of Works David Umahi, who recently praised Tinubu's infrastructure efforts on the administration's second anniversary, has been a key figure in the project's implementation. Yet, critics on X, such as Alexide34, expressed skepticism, calling the superhighway an uncompleted project that will never be completed and alleging it would be abandoned after further funding allocations. The commissioning of the first 30-kilometer section of the Lagos-Calabar coastal superhighway is a symbolic step in Tinubu's infrastructure agenda. But the road ahead, both literal and figurative, remains long. With 670 kilometers still to be completed, the administration faces the challenge of sustaining momentum while addressing public concerns about transparency, timelines, and the equitable distribution of resources. As Nigeria grapples with economic and infrastructural deficits, the success of this project could either cement Tinubu's legacy as a transformative leader or fuel further criticism of his administration's priorities. For now, the superhighway stands as a testament to ambition, but its ultimate impact on Nigeria's economic landscape will depend on the government's ability to deliver on its promises in the years to come. That's it on X News Channel. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for watching.